President Joe Biden began a 5-day diplomatic trip to Europe by meeting with Pope Francis. The meeting comes ahead of economic and climate summits. WYMT White House correspondent John Decker joins us now live from Rome. And John, what was discussed during the president's meeting with Pope Francis, and did they talk about abortion?
They did talk about abortion, Steve, and the reason we know that is because the president answered that very question that was posed to him by one of the pool of reporters traveling with him. The president acknowledged that abortion came up. He said that the Pope told the president that he's a good Catholic and should continue receiving communion, but he did not elaborate more than that. The meeting lasted 90 minutes, a rather lengthy meeting with the Pope. They discussed climate change, they discussed dealing with the coronavirus pandemic, and they also discussed global poverty. And that meeting was followed by a meeting late in the day, concluding the day for the president, with French President Emmanuel Macron, in which, quite frankly, the U.S. needed to mend fences with the French government and French President Macron. And according to the French president and President Biden, the relationship is on much firmer footing now. They say they're looking to the future, they're not looking to the past, even though President Biden acknowledged that the situation which led to that fractured relationship was handled clumsily by his administration.
Well, it sounds like it's been a busy day for the president. I have no idea what time it is there, but the G20 summit starts tomorrow. What are the biggest issues on the agenda for President Biden?
First off, Steve, the president will be meeting with his counterparts from Britain and also Germany, Boris Johnson and Angela Merkel. They'll discuss the tricky issue of Iran, what to do about Iran's nuclear weapons program. And for this, the president has indicated that he would like to see action from Iran to see whether or not they're going to be transparent with weapons inspectors from the IAEA. That is one issue on the agenda. The other issue that will be discussed by these G20 leaders is signing off on a communique advocating for a minimum.
All right, we've obviously lost the signal there with our White House correspondent, John Decker, but we appreciate him joining us on this late hour, I believe, in Rome, Italy. Again, the G20 summit starts tomorrow, and you'll be hearing a lot more about that this weekend. Well, back here in the mountains, Governor Andy Beshear is making several stops in eastern Kentucky today. WYMT's Dakota Makris has more from the first one in Hazard, which included a big announcement.
Governor Andy Beshear says Passport Health Plan by Molina Healthcare is bringing 25 new jobs here to Hazard. The Hazard location is a regional office for Passport. The company is a managed Medicare organization that manages healthcare benefits of 300,000 people in the state. The plan president tells me some of the new jobs here will work with the company's national call center operations, while others will work with those working with their members and patients. The governor says this is an exciting day for Hazard.
But I think it's just the tip of the iceberg. We are seeing more dollars invested in Kentucky and more companies looking to us and looking outside our biggest cities. I think today is just another step forward in an economy that is on fire both here in Hazard and across the Commonwealth.
The governor also announced the Perry County Fiscal Court received more than $730,000 for road repairs. In Perry County, Dakota Makris, WYMT Mountain News.
Passport Health Plan also gave out free COVID vaccines at its office next to Ascend Gym. The governor was also in McGoffin and Johnson counties this afternoon. We'll have more about those stops later tonight.
So we're having some technical difficulties getting out to Evan, but we will take you out to the Mountain Parkway over in Slay, where it's been a kind of dreary and soggy day out there. Got a little bit of cloud cover overhead at the Parkway, and a lot of us are looking at some mostly cloudy skies, as well as here in London, see some rain on the runway out there as we've had some showers moving over portions of Laurel County. earlier today. Temperatures across the board in the middle to upper 50s, 59 for Hazard, 56 over in Pikeville, 53 for London, and 55 for both Harlan, also down into Middlesboro. So temperatures not too bad as we go throughout your Friday, but there is that next batch of rain moving over portions of Wayne County, Pulaski County, Rockcastle County, also over into portions of Laurel County right now. So if you're driving along I-75, you might be needing the windshield wipers there as we go throughout the next few hours. Up on the forecast for tonight, we see those temperatures falling back down into the lower 50s. A few showers out there, so if you're headed out the door, you might want to pack the rain gear just to be on the safe side. Got that full forecast coming up for you here in just a little bit later. Steve.
All right, Cameron, thank you very much. Martin County has experienced issues with its water supply for many years, but one president of a nonprofit organization is walking to put a spotlight on it. WYMT's Jordan Mullins has more from the Slade community of Powell County, where one man vowed to raise awareness about the county's issues.
The nonprofit Appalachian Pioneer Program is raising awareness by walking more than 80 miles from Slade to Inez.
And it's like the realization that there's a community in our state, in the United States of America, that's dealing with a situation like this is crazy.
Martin County has been dealing with infrastructure issues for more than 20 years, particularly with the county's water supply and quality.
That's something that for a lot of people, you just don't realize that's still a thing. So to get to show up, bring awareness to that, and do something amazing for some people that deserve it and need it, I'm glad to do it.
And both men say they are thrilled to bring awareness to the issue, adding that it is about the people and not a political cause.
This is not a red, this is not a blue, this is, there's people in our country that are experiencing water issues.
Raising awareness in hopes to find a solution for the people of Martin County. In Powell County, Jordan Mullins, WYMT Mountain News.
Shuck says he plans to finish the walk on Sunday with around 20 to 30 miles each day. We'll have more from Shuck tonight at 5:30. Well, we told you earlier, Governor Andy Beshear making stops across the region today. He was with several other leaders in McGoffin County at the Career and Technical Center to present a $4 million check to the McGoffin CTE program. This grant will fund a brand new Career and Technical Center that will be built on McGoffin County High School's main campus, making it more convenient for those CTE students to access their classes. Along with this grant, the McGoffin County CTE program also received a $5 million donation from a generous donor, giving the program more than $9 million to utilize.
We look forward to improving our programs. We look forward to the addition of new facilities that will help in improving those programs. And you know, overall, we just look forward to what the future holds for the students of McGoffin County who feel the attraction to enter into the career and technical pathways.
Those at the Johnson County Career and Technical Center say they are grateful to receive these funds and are excited for the students of McGoffin County to receive a CTE facility they truly deserve. With the season of giving right around the corner, the annual Toys for Tots drive returns to Williamsburg. Made possible by the United States Marine Corps Reserves for more than 70 years, Toys for Tots is a program with the goal of making a child in need's Christmas, one they'll remember forever. Between the pandemic and current supply chain concerns, South Central Kentucky Toys for Tots coordinator Greg Sims says there is a great concern for this year's drive, but he, as well as other volunteers, are working through any difficulties.
You can't do anything about it, so we just plod along, you know. I'll go back to my Marine Corps training. We adapt, improvise, and we overcome. We'll make it happen.
Sims says they are in desperate need of volunteers this year. We'll tell you more about how you can help at 5:30. Boosterpalooza could be coming now that the government has authorized COVID-19 booster shots. A new analysis for CNN found that 89% of vaccinated Americans are now eligible for boosters once enough time passes after their original vaccination. Those who receive Moderna or Pfizer can get a booster at least 6 months after their second shot if they are older than 65 or at high risk for severe COVID. The CDC says that includes anyone who smokes, is overweight, has anxiety, depression, or other medical conditions. It also includes certain occupations like teachers and healthcare workers. Coming up on First at 4, brewing coffee in a lab, while your next cup of joe could come from a beaker.
And we're back here in downtown Pikeville, and the rain was back for a little bit, but we're dry now. More on the way, though. I'll have those details straight ahead.